My name is David Jeffson. I'm a Deputy Chief for the Terrace Fire Department. Terrace is located approximately about midway up the province of British Columbia in Canada. I'm here at E1, the factory in Ocala. We're doing our final inspection on our awesome truck we just purchased from E1. We bought a Typhoon custom chassis four-wheel drive pumper to meet the needs of our communities. There's lots of different options that we are looking on that, and we're pretty excited to receive this truck for our community. Terrace is approximately 13 to 15,000 people. If you start looking at the outlying area, we have some contract areas. We call it Terrace North, where we start to respond, where we're starting to deal with more forestry issues, as well as in the winter time, we can have 3 feet of snow at any given time throughout the winter, or 1 snowfall, and we realize that have we been fortunate enough not to have an incident up to this point in time. So this pumper here is a four-wheel drive. We've raised the base of it to allow us to gain more clearance, front and back obviously, for the terrain that we're dealing with in the winter time, at the same time as trying to cover some of our concerns with from the forestry angle with wildland fires. This will now, we feel, will allow our members to be safer, trying to engage different types of fires at different type of roadway. We have a white bear that's in the area. We call it a Kermode bear. It's kind of, it's an albino white bear, but it's very rare. It's only in a few places in the world, I guess. And that white mascot, that is the city of Terrace's bear, so we call it is called the Kermode bear, and we have that symbol on all the city stuff. Obviously the fire department, it has the fire rescue underneath of it. It is very unique to Terrace. We've tried to keep it that way, and anybody who sees it, they definitely remember it. Probably the biggest feature for this purchase, I would have to say, would be the custom chassis. Obviously the concern should be always the members' safety. So at this point in time, we could safely put 6 members in this unit, seatbelted in, recognized approved seats. We've gained space from our previous truck because now we have, for example, 5 of our SCBA packs in the seats. So that was a big issue for me, is getting into that rollover factor. Extruded aluminum, obviously, to me, is a huge selling feature. The rollover tests and the information that we've been receiving from E1 just shows, the safety of our members. They're going to do okay in a crash. Heaven forbid that ever happens, but that definitely was one of our top priorities. We didn't want to lose water, so we do have 780 gallons in here, which allows our first response to have some water. We also have a turret on the front bumper. That'll now allow us that first arriving officer or first arriving firefighter to do a quick knockdown or a slowdown of the fire until our other crews arrive on scene. We do have 4 individual pre-connect lines, 3 in the side relay, and then 1 on the bumper, which is an increase from our current truck, and we're throwing a separate 2.5-inch blitz line off the back. So we're actually gaining compared to the truck that we're replacing, so we're very excited to receive this and use those benefits in particularly for our community. I think it's been a phenomenal experience. I've been very lucky that, whether it's been at fire chief conferences with all the salesmen and representatives from the company E1 that have been there, whether it's FDIC, the time that the representatives have taken to go over issues with me has confirmed that I made the right choice for our community. The time that, each one, if there's a question, somebody always has an answer. Whether it's an engineer, whether it's the mechanic, whether it's, the person who designs the truck right from the start, they're answering the questions every single time, and they're always a pleasure to come and meet and talk to me, so I appreciate all their dedication and helping us move forward.